What is going on, guys? Welcome on in to the stream. It is good to have you boys in here. Fatal NCG was number one in here. Hi, Bogan. I don't know if you're still floating around NCG, but welcome in, man. Redemption, good to have you. Mobsy, who else we got? EC does it as well. I mean, I did. Oh, dude, what the fuck? No way. No way stream's bugging out. What the fuck? I'm typing this. Is it good? Is it good? Love that. Love that. Boys, let me know if the stream is still slow. Is it still cooked or are we getting better? Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm nervous. I'm looking at the playback. It looks like it's running fine. But it says YouTube's not receiving enough. Okay, it looks good to Redemption. Okay. We'll see what happens. Everything's going back green. Oh man, this shit annoys me. 2 seconds. It's fine? Okay. Hopefully we're good. Alright, YouTube's just said excellent now. Went from poor to excellent, so I think we're good. Oh, man. It's been a minute since we had, like, proper stream issues. It was 2 streams ago that we had crazy issues. OBS kept crashing. I don't think that was related to, like, connection or anything. But my internet has been so bad lately, and I don't know what it is. But, alright, let's go back up to the top. Who we got? Where was I? Display, welcome on in, man. Redemption has dropped his iconic line. How much could a wood... Let's chuck music on. How much could a wood... Chuck wood... If a Chuck would, could Chuck wood. Chuck Norris, my GOAT. Chuck Norris. Rest in peace to the GOAT, man. He's an icon. He's a true icon. So that was unfortunate to hear about that. But, man, growing up, all those Chuck Norris jokes, they're goated. Redemption says, yo, Bav, can I get mod? You said if I kept showing up in streams, and I gave it to him. Redemption says, I love Australia. That's hilarious. So I got GTA Guesser up over on the other screen. Let me just put some video in the background for right now. JJ, welcome on here, man. What's good, everyone? Hope you're... I can't say y'all. I can't say y'all. Y'all. It throws me off every time, because I try to read out the chat, you know, as you've typed it. But that one word I just can't do. What a shit Australian. No, that's good Australian, because we don't even use that word. What's good? Hope you're all doing well. What's up? The GOAT, Bav. I'm not the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Razor, good to have you in here, man. Good to have you in here. EC does it. Yo, JJ, hope you've been well, bro. And Display also became a member. Thank you very much for that, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for choosing Bogan Bav. Or the Boganeers. Speaking of the Boganeers... Rockstar Games, right? I logged into GTA Online. I shared this in the Discord, but I logged into GTA Online and I went into my office. I'm like, yeah, let's go in here. Let's just hang out because I wanted to go AFK for a little bit, but I didn't want to leave the session or go passive. So I went into my building. I walk in and my sign that normally says Boganeers now says, what is it? An organization. I'm like, bro... You can't be serious. So I thought it was maybe because I've been inactive for a little bit. So I didn't worry about it. What do we got? EC does it with a tenner. Oh man, thank you so much, bro. What'd you say? Did somebody say menu log? Is that what it is? Vinewood Motors is in here. Welcome on in, man. Good to have you in here. I did just see you join the Discord, so welcome on in. But yeah, I went into my office. My office name or organization name changed to just an organization. Dude, actually, I wonder if that means my actual organization in-game changed. Now, back to the Mansions DLC, right? When that dropped, I tried to name my dog Bogan. I just thought, you know what, let's call him Bogan. Couldn't do it. It's like, no, this is offensive. You can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? So I guess at some point, Rockstar or whoever has decided that the word Bogan is offensive, which is crazy. Because, you know, a lot of you guys in here would know that I've featured on the Newswire before, and they've put Bogan Bav in there. It can't be offensive. I reckon it's just like a reported word or something, because if you think about it, Bogan could be used as like a little slur to talk about people that are like poor or filthy. You know, that's true. It's what they are. But like, it's not an offensive word. It's just like saying someone's a criminal. Like, oh, that dude's a criminal. Bang, that's a slur right there. You're in trouble. That's offensive. Bogan's the same thing. I don't think it should be banned. So I kind of really want to put in a support tick and be like, hey guys, look, this is unacceptable. Please fix this. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to start thinking about new names, man. This goes back to Helldivers. When I loaded into Helldivers for the first time and I was setting up that account, I couldn't be called Bogan Bav either. Tarnafact, welcome on in, man. Did I say that right? Tarnafact? My man, Michael DeSanta has dropped a 20. Let's go, brother. Hey, Bav, campaign's doing well. How are you, bro? It is good to have you in here, man. I was just thinking about the campaign the other day. It is good to have you in here, man. I'm doing good, and I am glad to see that the videos are doing well over there. Boys, look at that. The dono train's already started. I wasn't expecting that. All right, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. I want to catch up. Razor says, become our 100th member. Dude, we've hit 100 so many times, and then they leave instantly. Who we got? We got Omar for the 100th person again. Before that was Lengthy Bonfire. He was the 100th again. If I scroll back, I swear there was one more. I got a lot of member 99s. There's a lot of 99s in there. But yeah, people just join the server, and then they leave. I'm like, damn, bro, am I really that bad? Alright, Racing Road says, hey Bav, I can't believe we're in a year for GTA 6. My dreams, and I dream my state, Alabama, will be in GTA 6 Online DLC. That'd be cool. I don't even know where Alabama is located, like, geographically. But I know I had a comment the other day. Someone's really excited to see what they do with, like, Georgia sort of stuff. If Georgia's in the game, don't know. But they're definitely taking inspiration from Georgia with those screenshots. I might actually pull them up in the background right now. Let me find my folder. Places. Let's swap this one over. And it was Mount Caliga. Do you guys say Caliga or Calaga? I think about this all the time. Because Sav says Calaga, but I say Caliga. Alright, this spot here is apparently inspired by Georgia. With the mountains and all that sort of stuff. But I'm glad that they are taking inspiration from other locations, because Florida is like the flattest state. I think it is the flattest state in America, in the United States. So, dude, it would be so boring. People complain, they're like, oh, dude, Mount Chiliad's so boring. It's just an open nothingness, right? But you don't understand how good it was back in the old days. You'd get all your friends gathered up, you get into like off-road vehicles or whatever, and you would just go on a trip. You would travel all the way up the mountain, get to the top, and then you'd all just send it off and try to damage your car as much as you can. That was great, alright? I love that. So I hope that we do have mountains in the game, because it would just be boring if it was actually flat. We need this kind of environment. We need some verticality into it. Let's scroll down. Generic Jerry. Oh! Razor! Boys, the train has left the station. Let's go. This means a lot, boys, alright? Because this month has actually been so bad. I'm not going to lie. Everything has been in the negatives for Bogan Bav. I started thinking, you know what? It's time to work at McDonald's, boys. I can't do it anymore. So, look, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for, that's your hard-earned money. And I appreciate you for feeling like I'm worthy of putting it into my pocket, Thank you. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's go back up. Generic Jerry says, Chuck Norris didn't die, he ascended. I love all the memes about that. That's got to be like one of the most best feelings, like a sense of accomplishment, right? To the point where all these people, it doesn't matter what condition you're in, like in real life, people have got these jokes. And they're not offensive or anything like that. It's just wholesome. I love that. Also, wanted to point this out. These pipes, these ones in the back, they make a ball bag, and this one, that makes the tip. That makes the shaft. Here's the tip. Just thought I'd point that out. I seen that on a Twitter post the other day, and I thought that was hilarious. I didn't actually notice it on my first look at the screenshots. Omar, welcome on in, man. What's up, Bav? Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. You know what? I want to make sure I haven't missed anyone, because you guys, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like when you put a comment into a live chat and they don't read it. I know. Just as long as I've said hello to everyone that comes in. Otherwise, I feel like a total dick. I really do. Mobsy, I think I said hello to you. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Duka. Seriously, Ripchuck. I know. And we had Omar. JJ says, what's the talk of the day? The talk of the day. I don't really know what the talk of the day is. I know that the talk of April is a lot of creators have been... God. I love OBS. I love OBS. Okay, are we back? Did we come back? Oh, please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. We're good? Okay. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I updated OBS just before we started going live, so who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's scroll back up real quick. We got some new people in here. Madrid, hi, how's everyone going? Welcome in, man. Hamza says, is there any news? I'm getting tired of waiting. I know, brother. I know. I'm thinking about making a video called Everything We Know About GTA 6 Before Trailer 3 or something like that. Covering everything, because, you know, it'd be nice to just sit down again. Like, everyone's covered this already, but I haven't covered this. So I think it'd just be fun. We got, is that Linny? Is that how you say your name? Welcome on in. And T-Bert, I'll get back down to your messages in a sec. I want to scroll up and catch up. Where are we at? Razor says 100 Discord members. Let's go. Let's hope no one leaves, all right? Let's get a few more people in there. Boys, if anyone is in the live chat right now and would like to join the Discord server, it is pinned. So feel free to join, get the community going, because when GTA 6 comes out, boys, that's going to be the hub. That's where you're going to want to be, all right? Either that, or it's going to be really bad and you guys are going to hate me and everyone's going to leave the server and no one's ever going to talk in there. And it's going to be depressing. Duka says, Bogan pride. I know. And they've taken that away from me. Doing good. Thanks for asking, man. That's good. Good to hear, man. Jerry says, lengthy bonfire is me. Ah, okay. Oh, but lengthy bonfire was the one that left, right? Or am I tripping? Oh, no. Lengthy bonfire was still in there. It was someone else that left, which brings the members down. Okay. I'm with it now. It's still left of Florida, not too far. There you go. 8 months left, boys. Hopefully, I know. We've just got to think of something to do in between now and then. You know, that's why I'm posting all those polls that you guys would maybe see on my community tabs on YouTube. Because, you know, I got to think of something to pass the time. You can't just sit here and do nothing, you know? You got to build that hype. You got to have fun with it, you know? And it's just good. Some people are getting angry. Like, I posted one. I want to bring it up. I want to bring the poll up that pissed someone off. They were not happy. I'm like, dude, relax. It's a bit of fun. All right. It's on here. This poll here, all right? I said, let me zoom in. What GTA 6 location do you think is underrated? Of course, none of them are really rated because the game's not out. But, like, you know, I'm just talking about ones that are underappreciated. Because everyone is obviously keen for Vice City and Leonardo Keys. I don't see a lot of people being like, dude, I'm so excited for the Grass Rivers or Mount Caligar, you know? So that's what the point of this was. You know, get people talking. This guy, game isn't out yet. I'm like, righto, mate, shut the fuck up. She'll be right. That's what I said to him. Top 10 things GTA 6 did wrong at launch. That's funny. Where was the other one? This dude here, he was the Georgian, excited to see the landscapes. This guy, I'll tell you when I've played the game. So I'm holding him to that. If he doesn't come back to the comment section, he's getting banned from the channel permanently. And he'll regret it. He'll regret it. But yeah, a lot of these people, man, they're so sad. They're so sad. I'll let you know when the game releases. Okay, bro, you could just still have an opinion, you know? Where's this one? They're all unrated as it's not out yet. Can't say any are over or underrated yet. I'm like, yeah, bro, here we go. I said people are more excited for Vice City and Leonardo, even though the game's not out. No harm in asking what people think is underrated. None of them is rated at all, because none of them have been played yet. I think you mean underhyped, bro. So I said to him, don't stress yourself out over a word, bro. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, alright? But some of these people, man, they're just so depressed. They're so sad in their own lives, you know? Alright, let's keep moving down. I need to catch up on chat because I'm going so slow, but I just appreciate everyone for pulling up so early. Any plans to do more challenge videos for GTA? That is a good question. First of all, I didn't expect that challenge video that I just posted to actually do really well. And, you know, it's not gaining thousands of views, but it has hit 1,000, and I didn't think it would do that. So I'm pretty happy with this one. If you have watched it, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure you guys can still hype it, still within a week. Yeah, it is. Go and hype it. Get it out there, because if this video does really well and it's showing signs, I might do another challenge video. Is it possible to cross the map? Mute myself. There we go. We'll just play this in the background for a little bit. Yes, it is the flattest state by far. There you go. Razor's dono just said rah. That's hilarious. Man, I appreciate you. The dono train is about to end. I'm just saying. You guys got me all hyped up in the first 10 minutes of the stream, and then it's just going to be dead for the rest. What's going on? No, I'm joking. I'm going to get cancelled right now for begging. JJ says, and what's this talk about April? The April stuff. Yeah, so from what I can gather, that's been posted publicly, is that Rockstar are planning to do something special with the creators in April. Not sure what that pertains to, but I don't think it's anything GTA 6 related. I think it's more to do with, what's that roleplay thing called? 5M. I think it's to do with that. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. But all I know is Rockstar have not contacted me, so I can't really share anymore. Duka, I love that name. Duka. I think the reason GTA 4 Liberty City hasn't been ported is that it will be DLC for GTA 6. That's a fair shout. I hope that we do get it, because it would be cool. It's a dream. Anyone that says no, I don't want Liberty City, what are you doing, man? Of course you want Liberty City. It'd just be cool. Maybe a bit too ambitious. Who knows? I do know that there is a secondary location in GTA 6. A lot of people have speculated that it's Cuba. It's not Cuba. I can tell you that much. Similar, but it's not Cuba. But yeah, I think it would be cool for them to feature Liberty City. Now, I don't think that they need to include the whole map, because that would be very ambitious, very difficult technologically. Big words, Bab. Big words. But, it would be cool to have them section off a small portion of the map, and it's like Lucia's flashback of the reason why she left Liberty City or something like that. I think that would be cool, and I would not complain. There are some people that are complaining about that, but whatever. Willy Tanks confirmed? What? 8 months until GTA 6 time. Time is flying. Dude, time is flying, and it's getting stressful. It's getting stressful. Low-key, I hope they delay it again so I can mentally... I feel like I need to mentally prepare a bit more. Like, it doesn't feel real that it's this close, So, don't delay it, Rockstar. I was just joking. Of course I was joking. Do not delay it. That's going to drive me even more mental. But within a few months, we're going to be hearing things. So, in April, we're going to hear about whatever Rockstar are doing with the creators. So, that's cool. Jealous. Definitely jealous. Mad. I'm going to start punching holes in the walls. March... No, we're in March. I keep getting March and May confused every single time. In May, I'm predicting that that's when we're going to get another trailer. And then June onwards, that's when they said the marketing campaign's really going to kick off. So that's super exciting. And we're going to be busy. We're going to be super busy as content creators as well. There are a lot of videos that I want to get into and start making. I think to begin, I do have one video that I am working on, and it is the entire history of Rockstar games. I think that'll just be a bit of fun. And then we're going to go in and do everything we know about GTA 6 before trailer 3. And then I'll be able to make another one after that or something. And then I can go down and break down individual things that are coming, activities, characters, locations, stuff like that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Zippy Key says, are people called tool in Australia? If someone's called a tool, it's kind of got the reverse effect, because tools, they're useful. They are useful. But if you were to call someone a tool in real life, then that is usually meaning that they're kind of useless, just a bit dumb, someone does something someone's new at a job or something. Hey man, do I do this or do I do this? And dude, you're such a tool. What are you doing? Just someone does something stupid. That's kind of what that means. Display says, playing Crimson Desert has me excited so much for GTA 6 now. There's some crazy features that are confirmed now. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I've been watching Crimson Desert in the background, trying to decide if I want to spend the money on a game like that, because it's full price, man. In Australia, that's $110, which is roughly 80 American. But dude, I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical on the game. It looks great, but there's some things in there that I'm just skeptical about. Most recently, I shared it in the Discord as well. There they're using AI in the paintings, and that kind of doesn't sit well with me, you know. I've scrolled down really far here. Madrid said, how's everyone doing? Yes, I read that one. Any new news? I'm tired of waiting, dude. We're all tired of waiting, don't you worry. Lenny says the game is already in its new roles. Rockstar is intensifying its quality control team in April, improving performance and putting the finishing touches on missions. They're adding as much side content. I don't think they're adding any new side content, to be honest with you. I think it's more so just making sure everything that they've already built is working cohesively, like all their systems interacting with each other. I think that's more so what they're doing. I've just dropped my pen. Almost got clapped up the butt then. Jeez. But no, I think they're just kind of making sure that everything works with everything else. Like all their systems are interacting well. I don't think they're at a point where they're adding new content. Could be wrong. You know, I'm not a developer, but that's what I think. Anyways, I did see, I think it was Rockstar India are hiring QA testers. Kind of interesting that they're doing the QA testing, because I made a video recently and India was not on that team. Was not one of the studios that do QA testing. So interesting. Racing Road says, we hit day 67 on GTA 6 countdown. Everyone is probably going to spam 6-7 on GTA 6 in the online community. Oh, when we get to that, probably. Definitely, I think so. I think that's one of the stupidest memes. I feel like I'm at an age as well. Like, you know, people come up with new acronyms for things. Like, what is the one for, I swear to God, ISTG? That one? I don't get it. I feel like it says like Instagram or something like that. So I've got to sit there, go on to Google and search up what does this mean. And I feel like I'm like a certified uncle or something. It feels so strange. JJ says, hey Bev, we got Game My Man on the PS5. Game My Man? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Redemption says, bro, my bum ass TV broke. Dude, you need to get a new TV before November. I'll tell you that much. Use code BAV says, read my username if you can or want to help BAV keep funds afloat. My man. Dude, I'm telling you right now, Gamer Supps help the channel out so much. They help me out a lot. And it's a good product as well. If it was a shit product, I wouldn't have accepted. I would have been like, nah, all good. They sent me a sample pack. I'm like, hey man, I'd just be keen to see like, you know, what your thoughts are on this. If you like it, then we can go ahead and talk about a partnership. I'm like, okay, tried it. Skeptical, because I love Red Bull at the time. I loved it. And then I tried it, and it was actually really good. So if any of you boys want to go get some Gamer Supps,
use code BAB at checkout for 10% off Gamer Supps, by the way.
boom, go and get some Gamer Supps. That's my collection right there up in the top corner. I think if anyone's going to try one, try Raw Meat, the one down in the bottom right corner. That one is like a watermelon flavored one, and that is by far my favorite one. But enough of that. Let's keep moving down on the chat. I got 007, so ahead of you, Bav. Hey? You already got 007? I don't really pre-order games anymore, but I am definitely going to be getting 007 when that drops, because that looks really nice. And it's coming from someone that's not even a 007 fan. I don't even watch James Bond or anything like that. I watched the first one with, is it Daniel Craig? Is that his name? I watched that one, like the first movie of that the other week, I think. But that was good. That was okay. I need to just, you know, catch up, because I don't understand the lore. I don't understand that universe. Display says it has to be Port Gellhorn for me, man. I'm hyped for that. Port Gellhorn does look really cool. It does look really sick. Bunch of geezers in the comments. Casual fans are so tired of the delays. I know, man. Ambrosia for me. See, Ambrosia. Me, I used to say Ambrosia. That's what I thought it would be. Ambrosia? I don't know. I didn't know Ambrosia again. OBS is back. Is it back? Dude, I don't know why it keeps disconnecting. There's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with OBS. So I'm so confused. I apologize, guys, for all the issues that we're having on this stream. I definitely need to sort that out before GTA 6 drops. But let's keep moving down. JJ says, I have my CT scan and other stuff, but they're still talking about me getting surgery to put a thing to shock my heart, but not trying to do that, not trying to get a second option first. And trying to get a second option first. Okay. Dude, you got it going on, man. I hope everything is well with you. You know, stay in good spirits. you're in the community. You're in the best community there is, all right, for support around. So I appreciate you for always being in here and supporting me. If you need anything, brother, hit me up. Kamikatsu, welcome on in. Hopefully I said that right. I know who you are. I don't think I've ever said your name out loud. The secondary location is called the surrounding ocean. Don't you worry. I've seen things. Your challenge video deserves way more views, brother. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Look, if it does well, we can do more of that. My channel's style has never really been challenge videos. You know, if you go back ages, I'd done funny moments. They never done good. So I changed up, started doing Red Dead outfits. They done great, but I started like getting very sick of doing them. They got so many views because I don't think anyone was making outfits videos when I started doing it. And they just blew up. And that was great. But then I just got to a point where like, I hate doing this. So stopped doing that. I think I went back to like funny moments. And then I started experimenting with like a bit more research-based videos on the lore, which I use GTA.wiki for. I use the new GTA wiki for a lot of my stuff, all right? If you guys don't know, and if any of you guys use the GTA wiki, right, stop using the fandom one, go over and use GTA.wiki, all right? That's where all the good news is. I've posted about that in my Discord. You boys know what I'm talking about. EC does it says, I hope it goes well, JJ. I hope so too, man. Vinewood Motor says, it would be great to see the trailer drop on the original release date. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like they're going to do it on that day. What day does that fall on? That would have been like a Tuesday, right? Yeah, it was a Tuesday. Okay. Who knows? I hope that they do. Or at least give us something. Give us something. I wouldn't even be mad if they just dropped like a few screenshots. Like a Twitter post with 4 screenshots every month. I'd be so happy. I'd be so content. And they don't even have to be crazy screenshots, man. Cuban Gamer says, I don't believe May trailer 3. I don't think they're going to drop it. To me, I think it's going to be sooner than that. Okay. If you're feeling good about it, then that makes me feel good about it. But time will tell. I just hope... Look, I do hope we get something sooner. Display says, yeah, the Everything You Missed video was in the works for me as well. That would be a good one. Everything you missed in trailer 2, whatever. That'd be fun. I think the first video I'm going to do when it drops is recreate GTA 6 trailer 3 or whatever it's called. Because I done trailer 2 and that done really well. I'm pretty sure, this is a big accomplishment, I'm pretty sure it is the most viewed trailer 2 recreation out there on YouTube. So I'm very happy with that. And if I'm not, do not send me a link to someone else's because let me have that in my head, alright? I'm pretty sure we are. Sav's new website can be a very helpful tool in the GTA community and his fan base when it releases. I know, I've been seeing that and it looks super cool. Redemption says, so, Bav, Tearown? Tearown. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking at the same time, I'm going to ask Sav how he feels about doing it 1 hour earlier. But me and Sav, we're going to be playing Tearown with their multiplayer update. I don't know. I've never played Tearown, so it's going to be completely new for me and Sav. But we're going to do like a joint stream. I'm going to be streaming my POV. He's going to be streaming his. And we're going to be in the same lobby. I think it's going to be good fun. But I need to make a thumbnail for that. So I'll post about it sometime after this stream ends. And I'll ping you all. I know you guys hate pings, but you're going to get it. Jerry says, would you be in a GTA Jeopardy quiz if TGG invites you? If he invites me, absolutely, man. I would say yes to that. I was, trying to guess the questions before all of them. And you know what? I done pretty good. There were some that I was like, how am I meant to know that? That is way too difficult. But there were some that I knew. When they paused on the second shoe store employee, I'm like, dude, that's Sapphire. That's Sapphire. That's Sapphire. No one was getting it. And he was about to move on. I'm like, dude, it's Sapphire. Oh, man. Guna confirmed right there. Bogan Bav is so unk. I swear to God. See that? I'm getting better. JJ says, I mean, we got to play some games. Wait, what are you talking about, JJ? Like, because of the delay? If that's what you're talking about, I'm using my time with this delay to actually play my games. Let's open up Steam. There are so many that I want to play. The most recent one that I finished was Cyberpunk. That was a lot of fun. That was like, I gave it a 3rd chance, I think it was. First chance was on Xbox, lost interest. Second time, tried to go back on Xbox, just wasn't working, so I bought it on the PC. Got through the introduction and then thought, nah, I still can't do it. So that was the second time written off. And then I'm like, you know what, let's do it. Let's give it a third chance. So I did, got past the point I was at, and then I just got so immersed into the story. I felt genuinely lost when that game was finished. I just didn't know what to do with my life. Like, I was having a crisis, man. But I haven't started a new game because I want to see what Crimson Desert is like, but the reviews are honestly a bit too mixed for me to justify paying for that. So who knows? I got The Witcher 3, Sleeping Dogs, Sifu. I want to play Sifu. That's been sitting on my list for so long. Kingdom Come, Deliverance 1 and 2. You know, I got some games to play. I just haven't got around to them. I can't play 007 till May, though. That's why I said I'm streaming it in May. Ah, there you go. There you go. Look, I'm excited for that. I don't think I'm going to stream it. Those sort of games where I actually want to pay attention to, I choose not to stream, because if I'm streaming it, then I'll have to keep like looking at chat. And the best opportunity I get to look at chat is when cutscenes are playing or like key dialogue is playing, and then I just forget about the plot. Like when I was playing Dying Light, I done that quite a lot, and I started to just forget about the story. I just forgot about it completely, and it was just gameplay for me, really. JJ says, thank you, Bav. I appreciate it. Still trying to build my community. Still hard, though. You just got to keep going, man. It's a difficult period that we're in right now. You know, YouTube, across the board, views are down. I'm pretty sure it's changes in their algorithm or something like that, but everyone's are kind of down at the moment. It's difficult. If you're doing GTA content, even harder, because we're just at a weird point, man. We're just at a weird point. Lunch Tray Boy, welcome on you, man. Haven't heard that name for a while. Midnight Vice is in here. Hey, I'm glad I made it. What's up, Bav? What's up, man? Welcome on in. Redemption says, this guy is not catching up. Bav, it's currently 30 past the hour. Say what minute it is when you read this. Minute is 36. There you go. No, I'm catching up. I don't even have to scroll anymore. And your new is fire, my man. And my new one? Oh, my new video? My man, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. Tyler Stickman, welcome on in. What's up, bro? We got Riaz in here as well. Hey, Bav, what's good? JJ says, like us playing some games together, lol, on PS5. That would be good. That would be good. I'll say this now. I'm very bad at playing multiplayer games with other people because I'm just so stuck in like a story mode phase, I guess you'd call it. You know, throughout the whole of GTA's life cycle, I was just playing GTA Online, or I was playing the latest COD, or I was playing Battlefield, just multiplayer games in general, that now I'm catching up on all those single player games that I've missed out on. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So people will hit me up and be like, hey man, do you want to play GTA Online? I'm like, brother, I gotta be real with you. I haven't played GTA Online since probably the Mansions DLC. I did get on and play that, but before that, I get all my footage from single player with mods. Upper Robin, welcome on in, man. Finally caught a Bav stream. My man. Lunch Tray Boy says, do you recommend doing streams so the algorithm can help with video views? I don't think streaming actually helps with the views at all. If anything, it probably have a negative effect, because once the streams are done, they kind of count as VODs, and then they kind of tank your views, because then your average views kind of like, you know, a lot lower, because sometimes people don't pull numbers on streams. You know, my channel's views, like on my regular videos, they're much higher than streams sometimes. But I got this platform that I'm on. Well, I'm in this platform. In this platform? I don't know. But I use this thing to be able to get me free game keys. All I have to do is like make content on them through Lurkit. Lurkit's great for content creators. If you guys want to try and get free games, awesome. Sometimes they drop some really good games, but there are criteria with that, right? And when you stream and it turns into a VOD, and say you're streaming more than you post in videos, your average views will drop down significantly, because they're counting those old live streams views as video views. So it kind of tanks that. And that's the issue I've been having a lot lately. So I've had to apply for these games like I did with Tearown, and just wait for them to like manually review my channel. So I don't think live streams directly help your channel. If anything, the best thing that comes from live streams, and the reason why I do it, is it's so much easier to connect with you guys, to get in here, sit down, chat with you, even if all I'm doing is playing this trailer over and over. You know, if this trailer gets boring, we switch it up, we'll do screenshots, even better. If you guys don't want that, Then we got Gamer Supps right here, boy. If you guys want to get Gamer Supps, link is in the description to get 10% off Gamer Supps using code BAV. They got some very, very exciting things coming up in the coming weeks. So when I can tell you guys, I'll be pinging you in the Discord. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, feel free to do so. It is free. It's good. We're trying to breathe some life into it. Spirit of the Ancients. Oh, snap. Bav is live. Hope you're doing good. What's up, man? Welcome on in. Unholy Metaphor. Welcome, welcome. I don't mind waiting for a great game with a great story. Hopefully, hopefully a long one. I hope the story is long. People are like, dude, I really want it to be like 60 or 80 hours. Anything over that is just too long. I'm like, I get it. I get games can feel like a stretch, but I've waited for this game for so long. I would not care if it is like the biggest, most exaggerated, longest story ever. Because I don't want it to end, basically. I think that'd be great. Don't end it. I'd be happy with 100 plus, but I don't think it's going to be 100 plus. I think it's probably going to be about 70 hours. Redemption says, I forgot the cool emoji now. I look like a tosser. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, not trying to flex, but I've played Red, Battlefield, and Rocket League with Bav. That is true. Did we play Battlefield? I don't remember playing Battlefield. I remember playing Rocket League. And that was difficult because of our different connections and all that. But did I say hello to Riaz? Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. Don't worry, Bav. I'll coach you with Tearown. I got like 580 hours. What time zone does that countdown go to? That should be my time zone, I believe. I'm fairly certain it's my local time zone. So it's going to be different to yours. I'm pretty sure that's what it's at. EC Does It says, gonna bounce and get some sleep, Bav. Good catching a stream again, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Take care, and I'll see you in the next stream. We're streaming tomorrow, alright? Same time, pretty much. Upper Robin says, only 243 days, 4 hours, and 18 minutes left until trailer 3. Imagine they do that. What do you guys think about how they done the Spider-Man trailer? Like, with all the little teasers. They dropped, like, 23 teasers before the actual trailer. That shit was annoying. First one, really cool. And then second one, I was like, oh, cool. Third one, and then I'm like, oh, they're doing this. And then you got to piece together the entire trailer. That got so annoying, but whatever. Apparently, it gained more views than GTA 6 Trailer 2 did. Or Trailer 1, I don't know. It's beaten GTA 6's views across all platforms. Mental. We've waited a long time for GTA 6, so the story needs to be longer than normal. Exactly. But at the same time, longer doesn't equal good. You know, I don't know. I got one in my pants. No, it's about how you use it, boys. It's about how you use it. If the story is too long and the content's just not there, the story itself actually needs to be good for it to be good. It can't just be long and be like, oh yeah, this is good, you know? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Redemption says, I got the Battlefield free trial and we played it for a bit. I was very bad. It was actually the day you found out my real name because it was my account name. True. I remember that now. Yeah. There you go. I reckon with GTA 6, it'll be like 70 hours main story, but like 200 hours. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Give me some side content too. But side content that's good. Cyberpunk had really good side content that honestly, I didn't even know that it was side content. It felt like main story content with how like fleshed out they were. So I hope that they do that with GTA 6. Alright, let's do a quick round of GTA Guesser. We're going to see how we go. And we'll let some questions build up. Because I've caught up. You guys didn't think I could do it, but I've done it. Imagine GTA 6 1 hour campaign. Dude, that's horrible. That is a horrible thought. Alright, so we are up here. I just don't know what little pillar we're going to be under. There's a lot to kind of work with here. But, oh shit. You can see that house here. We're under one of these. I think there's a lot of room under this. I think there's room under this, but I don't think there's that much room under the pool. No, I was under the pool. Okay. Alright, these ones are just a bit too tricky. I should get... You know what? I should do something where I learn all of these houses, because that would be good. Honestly, I would gain nothing from actually learning all this, but... I don't know where I'd set this. I feel like it's more so over this way. You got palm trees, and I feel like the palms are more so on this side than they are this side. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's go. I need a house on a house. This could do house on house, but I feel like that's too steep. Drop it in here. Okay. Not bad. Gartic phone when? Dude, it's been a while. Look, if we get enough people join the Discord server, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do after stream. You know, the more people, the better with that. If you only have like 2 or 3 people, it's kind of difficult to stay entertained, if you know what I mean. Do you think Jason and Lucia will be playable at the same time? I don't think so. I think we're going to first be introduced to one of them. I think we might get Lucia first. And then it will go into Jason. We'll play as him, you know, while Lucia gets locked up. So the way I think the story might go is you start as Lucia, you get her flashback and why she went to Leonida. Then she gets, like, you know, put into prison. And then from there, character switches, you go to Jason. Now, you're playing as Jason, you know, you're doing a couple side missions and whatnot in the Leonida Keys to kind of establish you as Jason and get to know him. And then Brian comes and is like, hey, go and pick up this person, Lucia. Jason doesn't know her yet. This is my predictions. Brian comes up, go and pick up this girl, Lucia. She's in prison. Jason's like, yeah, no worries. He goes, does it. They meet each other. They start to fall in love. Lucia's like, dude, I could use him. Plus, he's really hot. But I could use him. And Jason's like, you know what? She's really hot. But I need to get out of this life. So, you know, whatever she's putting down, I want it. And then they start to work together. They build a relationship. They're both kind of using each other. Jason wants to get out and, you know, have a better life. And Lucia needs to get revenge. And they're using each other to be able to do that. And then it just unfolds from there. But that's how I think the story is going to go. That is my prediction. Not a lot of people share that prediction, so I'm on my own with that one. But if I'm right, I can't wait. Fatal NCG says it's the same time in the countdown, 243 days. Redemption says I saw Invincible. Invincible was pretty good. It's funny because I've caught up on the comics so much because I've got the 3 compendiums. And I'm so far ahead that I had to, like, go back, you know? I'm like, damn, I know what happens. I know exactly what happens, but still, it is really good. I do wish that they improved the animation a little bit more again. You know, I feel like it's still just a PNG fest, where they're just sliding PNGs across the screen, but hey, it is what it is. Midnight Vice says, the reason Cyberpunk had such good side quests was because they cut the main story significantly because people said The Witcher 3 was too long, so they made the side content optional instead of story. Damn, I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing that, Midnight Vice. You are a Cyberpunk nerd, are you not? I'm pretty sure you are, so that makes sense, but that's interesting. Dude, I was so, like, what's the word? I was so, like, immersed into that world. When a side mission would present itself, it wouldn't be like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll come back to that. It was just, oh, no, I've got to go there. I've got to go help him out. I've got to go do this. So, yeah, that was really well done. But, you know, then you get into GTA 5 and some of the side missions are just so dumb. Like that one with that chick, I don't know her name, but she's like that adrenaline junkie girl and she goes on runs or she goes on bike races with Michael and Trevor. That's kind of just like a, what's the point? I get it, but like, I don't know. Those ones, I hate them. Or in other games where it's like side mission, go here. Oh, this dude needs you to deliver this thing to this spot. You know, point A to point B type of mission. They're boring. But Cyberpunk was something else, man. Bav, are you excited for the new upcoming James Bond game? I'm pretty excited for James Bond's game. I am not a James Bond fan. I don't really keep up with any of that. Carson Self-Storage. It says Carson, but that is in Paleto Bay, this spot. I know where this is. I've seen this spot. Come on, load up, load up. Is it that? Or am I tripping right now trying to think of something cool? I swear it's up here, like in this alleyway. I just wish the resolution was a little bit better. I can't quite make it out. Nah, maybe I am tripping. I swear that's Paleto Bay. Because it can't be here. Unless it's that. Shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I think this is definitely a Polito Bay thing, right? No. This here? Fuck it. Let's just drop it in here. Goated. I'm the goat. I'm the goat. All right. Where's the music? Is it going to pick up? There we go. There we go. Generic Jerry says, I want GTA 6 to have so much details that after 13 years like GTA 5, we're still discovering secrets and details. That's what I'm excited for, man. The Easter eggs, the secrets, you know, the mysteries and stuff like that. Conspiracies as well. It's going to be so much fun. You know, people are still trying to figure out the Mount Chiliad mystery, I think. Some people, I think, have solved it, or they claim to have solved it. But I'm excited for that. And that was like my favorite type of content when I was watching GTA 5 videos. So when GTA 6 drops, that's what I want to kind of get into. I want to start doing Easter eggs and hidden secrets, hidden locations as well. I think all that would be so much fun. And that's what I want to do with the channel. Robin says, if they make an in-depth character customization for GTA Online, I'm making my character look wacky as fuck. That's true. I'm excited to see how they do their character creator. It's definitely going to be heaps better. Red Dead was a step in the right direction with different body types as well, because I'm sick of everyone looking the exact same. You know, if I want to give my character a nice big beer belly, I think I should be able to. Anything, welcome on in. Pre-ordering this game after 13 years is going to feel so surreal. It's going to feel weird, isn't it? It's going to not feel real. That's exactly what fucking surreal means, but it's... I don't know, I can't imagine, you know... Forget like online stores, but imagine going into a place and be like, hey, can I please pre-order GTA 6? That feels like something you wouldn't say to another person, right? They'd just be like, dude, GTA 6 is not coming out. What are you talking about? But, oh man, I hope that they do a midnight release. I don't think they will. How many copies are you guys going to get? Actually, no, not how many copies. Let's start a poll. What edition of GTA 6 will you get? I don't know if edition's the right word, but basically I want to know physical or digital. No, what type of... What the fuck? I don't know how to word this. You know what? Will you get GTA 6 physically or digitally? Question mark. Start the poll. Alright, that's what we'll do. Jerry says, still better PNGs than One Punch Man Season 3. Dude, I don't know. I love Invincible. I really do. I love it. That's why I got the comics to kind of continue on with the story, because I just needed more. But yeah, I don't know. The show has good moments. It really does have good moments. But I just wish they, I don't know. I just wish they'd done a little bit more. Riaz says, Bav, would you ever consider trying to platinum GTA 6 after a couple years? Absolutely, man. I would definitely do that. I tried with GTA 5, but then they released the online trophies or achievements as well. It's just makes it difficult, especially the heist ones where you need to rely on other players. It makes it almost impossible to do. So, unfortunately, I've just accepted that I'm not going to be able to do that. But yeah, with GTA 6, I'm definitely going to be doing that. GTA 5 story, I 100% completed that, and that was like the first time I ever done that. It felt so strange to do that in a game. But yeah, I think we're going to go for it. Absolutely. Midnight Vice says, yeah, man, that's low-key why the main story is relatively short, which made me pretty upset. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Cyberpunk. Dude, yeah, to me, the story did not feel short because I was enjoying all of that side content. Like, every opportunity I could get, I was doing side missions. And then it just felt like it was part of the story, even though they were like separate branches and all that. But yeah, when you really do strip it back, yeah, the story is quite short. It really is quite short, but I spent so long on that. I was taking my time with that. I wasn't rushing through or anything. Redemption says, yo, Bav, can you give me a TV? Dude, I don't know about that. I kind of think I need it. Upper Robin says, I really want a Zombies DLC. That would be pretty cool. They actually made a video on that. Robin, if you haven't watched it, they cancelled GTA 5 DLC, which included a Zombies DLC, and that would have been so cool. I hope that they do some story mode content in GTA 6. Even like wacky things like zombies. Like, it doesn't really make sense. You know, Undead Nightmare's more so like a Red Dead thing, but it would just be cool for them to try new things. Red says, I'm tired of pirating Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, actually, let me scratch my foot right now. Oh, that feels great. That feels amazing. That feels so good. Speaking of Minecraft, does anyone know I've got my world on Xbox, right? And I want to play it on the PC now. Do I just open up the Xbox app, get the game on there, and then I can just play it? Is that how it works? Can I just get my world again, or do I have to like do something? Because without that world, I'm gonna be depressed. I need that world. And then when we get that, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I want to bring you guys in. You guys can build houses in my world. I'm gonna be so mad if anyone fucking destroys anything, because that I spent so long on that. I think you guys would love that. Maybe, you know what? I'm writing a note. I'm getting the Minecraft world going, and if anyone wants to join or play, join the Discord server, because that's where we'll get it going. You guys are going to fucking love that world. Minecraft. If I just write that, I will remember after stream. Let's put some lines underneath it. There we go. I will come back to Minecraft. Redemption says, I join instantly. Let's go. You got to go to sleep soon, Red. It's got to be late for you. Almost 1 a.m. Almost 1 a.m. I don't think you join instantly. I think you join in about probably 1 to 2 business days. Riaz says, would you want GTA 6's wildlife to be similar to Red Dead 2? Like, there's so much animals to hunt and stuff. I would want it to be a little bit similar to Red Dead 2. Like, you know, where you can track the animals down. But at the same time, I think Red Dead and GTA need to be two distinctive things. Like, they need to be different. I don't think we need to go up and, like, skin an animal. You know what? I don't even think we need to track them, to be honest. I think they just need to be out there interacting with the wild, doing what they do. It would be cool to hunt them, you know, like we did with Trevor. But at the same time, I would not be upset if they didn't flesh out that system completely, because I feel like that's a Red Dead thing. To go up, skin an animal, you know. Some people have said that they want horse riding in GTA 6, and while that would be cool, I think that they should not do that to kind of still provide, like, distinctive games, like gameplays, you know. GTA 5, you're driving cars. Red Dead, you're on horses. If you have horses in GTA 6, I don't know. I wouldn't be complaining about it, but I just think it'd be a bit strange. When I saw GTA 6 on the PlayStation Store after Trailer 2, I just looked at it for 10 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I know, it was so weird. It was so weird. I got a notification the other day saying, like, GTA 6 is on the store or something like that, so I clicked onto it, wishlist it, and then it said remove from wishlist. I'm like, damn, I forgot I already done that. I forgot it was already on the wishlist. Both is good for the physical and digital edition. See, I want to get it. I'm gonna, dude, my bank account is gonna hate me. I'm going to be getting a digital copy so that I can play it straight away. Plus, my PlayStation still hasn't got a disc drive. I can't afford that. Secondly, I am going to get a physical copy so that I can have it for my collection. And then third, I think Bogan Babe really wants one, so we're going to get her one as well. So 3 copies of that. Dude, November is going to be expensive, so let's hope with that GTA 6 hype, I can get into a comfortable financial situation, because it's not comfortable at the moment, man. Upper Robin says, the base edition, I've already dropped a crazy amount of money on console to play this game. There you go, there you go. More so like physical or digital. I'm definitely going to be getting a collector's edition. I'm going all out for that. 100%. Caden says, Bogan Bad face reveal tonight? Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. I always said, if we hit 100k, we'll do it then. But then, you know, with Sav, a little bit of peer pressure, I'm thinking maybe we do it earlier. I'm thinking. I want to get into a good spot where it feels like I am a content creator. Because right now, sometimes I don't feel like I am one. But when we get into a good, comfortable rhythm, I guess, I feel like I'd be more inclined to do so. I do need to get a camera. I am looking at cameras and that whole setup thing. I need to make my background look a bit more presentable, because I've put so much attention and detail. Bogan Babe, she helped out a lot with this setup. Like design wise, but we've both put so much attention to like the front, what I see, you know, I see my desk, my monitors, my PC consoles, the paintings that I got above my head, you know, that there's not much going on behind me, which is where the camera would be looking. They did midnight for the last Call of Duty game, so it's possible the GTA 6, did they really do that for COD? I wouldn't have expected it. The thing with that, right, GTA 5 had the biggest launch I've ever seen. Plus, it was the only one I really seen. The lines for that were just massive, right? And then I thought, you know what, Red Dead 2, that's going to be huge as well. The store EB Games, which is like GameStop for Americans. I don't know what it is in the UK, but they weren't doing a midnight release. They were like, no, it's going to be dropping when the store opens. I'm like, oh, okay. So freshly in the morning, went there, waited for it, and there was no line. It was just like, 20 people just standing around the door waiting for it, and then you just enter the store as normal. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That kills the hype, I'm getting it day one on the PlayStation Store, but getting the collector's version as well. There you go. I think that's the go. If they're dropping at midnight, for certain regions, they're doing that region rollout. So in Australia, when it hits midnight, it's going to be like, I don't even know what that converts to like American time, like 10 p.m. the day before or something like that. Then 10 a.m. the day before. So they've still got hours to wait, right? If that's what they're doing, I'm definitely going to be getting a digital copy so that I can just get on, play that. I'm going to be soaking it up, man. Can I make the poll smaller? It's just taking up so much screen. There we go. No, I've got a Red Bull. I'm locked in. No, Redemption. What is that? What is that? You can't have Red Bull, mate. You can't have Red Bull, alright? I've told you this before. You can only drink Gamer Supps when you're around me. Alright? Use code BAV. Get 10% off. Ready, Sav? Ready, Sav?
Use code BAV at checkout for 10% off Gamer Supps, by the way.
Let's go. Let's go. They have some pretty cool stuff coming out this month. I can't share them yet. They did just drop their recent thing. But honestly, I think you boys should try it. And hey, hold on, wait a minute. If you guys want to try Gamer Supps, try it for free. No cost involved, nothing. Free shipping. You guys can get free samples with free shipping using my code BAV. All you have to do, I'm pretty sure, is just set up an account and you're good to go. Set up an account, order the things, and they get sent straight out to you. So you can try them. If you don't like them, chuck them in the bin. No worries. Throw them over the neighbor's fence. Feed it to the dogs. No, don't do that. It's probably not good. Don't feed them to dogs. But thing is, if you don't like them, it didn't cost you a single cent. Even with shipping, everything's free. So who says no to free samples? That's so weird. If you say no to free samples, that's strange. After this stream, I'm checking. If no one's bought free samples, I'm genuinely crashing out. I just said bought free samples. They're free. What the fuck? No one's going to trust me. I need to get better at promotion, really. Let's go up. Caden says, I'm trying to play some craft, yo. You can install an add-on called Realm Management Tool, and you can make it so people can't break defined chunks. That's pretty cool. I wish my world was set up as a realm, but I didn't want to pay for that. Caden, if you're like a Minecraft guru, then I'm going to need some help. Robin says, I joined, place a few blocks, then leave, few signs, and then leave. Let's go. You guys are going to love it. I wish I could show you. Right now how good that stuff was, because there are some questionable things on there. We have a jungle, right? And what do we call it? I think it's called like Dick Forest or something like that. Penis Forest. There's a sign somewhere, but we have just put hundreds of penises throughout that forest. It's funny. And then there's just this one giant one, and it's purple. It's Thanos. Quite good. And then there's a desert city. It's like a little town called Sandy Flaps. That's a good one too. But I don't know. You guys got to check it out. It's so fun. God, man, I'm getting that Minecraft itch. That comes and goes, and I'm getting that right now. Redemption says, Bav, let me send some of my Minecraft builds. Yeah, send it in the server. Get the server going, all right? Put it in the gaming screenshots or something like that. We need to breathe some life into that. Breathe some life in there. If you guys got gaming screenshots or anything, just drop them in there, all right? If you guys got some memes, do it. I'm starting to think we should ease on the rules with the memes. I think we should allow for some dark humor, Or at least I should do it like once a month for 24 hours. Every meme is acceptable. Oh no, that'd be really bad. People would get way too racist with that. Maybe I should... Oh, no, I gotta stop. I'm gonna get cancelled, man. I like dark humor memes. I really do. Robin says, rich areas have a lot of horses in Florida, so I can see them adding it. Fair. I would like to see horses. I just don't really want them to be rideable, to be honest. Spirit of the Ancient says 3 a.m. my side. Redemption, in quotations, you should have stayed down, but we locked in. Riaz says, would you want to rob cars in GTA 6 and steal valuable things, kind of like robbing stagecoaches in Red Dead 2? I think that'd be fun. pull up to people and rob them. I think that'd be cool. Give me the armored vans again from GTA 5. This is one thing I always wanted them to do with GTA Online. If you guys remember the mission Derailed, where Trevor and Ron, they talk about the gold train, you know, like that train that comes like once a month or something, and it's just like loaded with things. That would have been cool if it was like a special event that happened, you know, once a month in game. And then like every day, you know, every couple of hours, the train would spawn or something like that, so that people can have the opportunity to get in there. But I think that would be cool if, you know, you get a little alert and it's like, dude, this train contains a lot of valuable stuff on there for you. Go and steal it. And then all the people in the lobby get that notification. And then they go fighting for it. And you're just fighting off people. You jump onto the train. You're shooting people. You're trying to like crack open the doors, trying to steal as much as you can, chucking it into your bag whilst fighting off people. I think that'd be so much fun. Robin says, damn, Bogan. I hope you don't got too many people on your Christmas shopping list, dude. It's ridiculous. Christmas is getting expensive as well. Just the thought of it. I'm glad, right? Because I do have somewhat of a large family. I said to my mom, I'm like, look, I think we need to do like Secret Santa or something, so everyone's buying like one thing per person. Or not per person, one thing for a person, so that you don't have to buy something for everyone. And she's like, you know what? That is a great idea. So we done that last year, and it was great. It was so much easier, so much less stress. You don't have to worry about like, oh, what can I get this sister? What can I get this sister? What can I get her? What can I get him? What can I get this? Yeah, Secret Santa's the way to go. Caden says, how about at 55, 940? Dude, we're already at that for a reveal. Oh, I'm slowing down again. I need to catch up. I'm dropping as much money as I need on the collector's edition. I missed out on Red Dead 2. What did I get for Red Dead 2? I think I just got the steel copy for that, to be honest. Did I get the... I got the guidebook. I did get the guidebook. That's like a little collector's thing. I like that. For GTA 5, I got a special edition that just came with a hard copy as well. And the map and all that. I do wish I got the collector's though. I regret it, not being able to get it. I was, again, also like 14 years old. So forgive me for not being able to buy a fucking collector's edition. But yeah, with this one, I'm going all out, man. I'm not missing this. I just hope they give us some notice. Not just, hey guys, it's out. Because as an Australian, they will fucking do that at like 3 a.m. And then by the time I wake up, you know, if I've had a late night already, I'm waking up at like lunchtime, you know, like 12 hours beyond, pretty much. And then it'll be sold out. I don't want to miss out on this. How do I say this one? Dacron's Warrior? Are you in Lester's house? This is my house now. Lester's moved out, man. I don't know. He's just went on holidays. But I'm pretty sure Lester has retired right now. So he has gifted his house to me. You know, it's my responsibility now. He has a cat as well, which is strange. I don't really see that too often. But yeah, I'm chilling out in Lester's house. What's good, man? That was so fucking cringe. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, we're using Lester's house as the backdrop right now. We'll get a face cam going soon. All right, soon. Maybe 60k. How about that, Caden? 60k? Whoa, calm down, did he? What was that? Who's he talking to? Robin. What did Robin say? Robin says, the GameStop I was planning on getting GTA 6 at shut down. Damn. Hopefully you got another store that's nearby then. Riley Roberts, I haven't heard that name. Welcome in, man. Some vids of the GTA 5 midnight launch look like concerts filmed on a 3DS. I know, right? It's so crazy going back and looking at that old footage, man. I feel like making like a GTA 5 or GTA Online retrospective where I just like look back and talk about my experience with it all. Because, you know, you play that old GTA 5 music and it just hits you in the feels, you know? This game has been a big part of my life and I feel like making a video on it. So, yeah, I don't know. Bobby's Board made a really good video on that. It was like an hour long. Super nice video, really good. But I don't think I've got that dog in me to be able to do like an hour long video. But I do want to make a video kind of looking back on GTA 5 and Online. Sadly, I think GTA 6 will have a global release. Global release and not a local. Where is your, what's your thought process behind that, Midnight Vice? Tell me your thought process, because GTA 4, 5, and Red Dead, you know, I can't actually speak for GTA 4, but let's go GTA 5 and Red Dead, the most recent example. They were all midnight local times. So, I'd be keen to hear your thoughts on that. And if anyone wants to learn a little bit more about that, talking about Bobby, my good friend Bobby, he's made a video on that, and it might be educational for you guys. It might be a little bit educational. Let's open up his channel. This video right here, it's only got 1.9k views, but it is a banger. Will GTA 6 release at the same time globally? And he talks about all the patterns and stuff of like when Rockstar drop, it's typically, you know, midnight local, unless they're releasing it on PC, which they're not. So go and check that out. I think that's definitely well worth it. You know what? I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna put it into the Discord server. All right. Where is it? Content share. I'm pasting it in there. If anyone wants to go check that out, feel free to join the Discord server. It is in there. And let's bring back the trailer for a little bit. Nice try, Diddy. What are you guys talking about Diddy for? Warrior says, I rarely buy games on launch day or before. If you get a collector's edition of the game, could it come before the release date? Probably not, because I'm pretty sure even like especially with video games, when you buy one, say like some people buy it online like through Amazon or something like that, and it gets delivered, I'm pretty sure it gets held up and it is physically not meant to arrive at your house till that day. And then imagine putting that much faith in like the mailman to actually drop it off at a reasonable time. You know, imagine he gets in, he's like, oh, we got a game. He wouldn't really know it's a game, but puts it into his little van or whatever, and then he throws in more packages, and he doesn't drop it off to your house until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Imagine that. That's why I think it's better to either buy it digitally, which, you know, I should be against, but digitally is pretty convenient, I won't lie, or go and buy it yourself in store. But I don't think you would get it early. People will find a way to do it. You know, there will be people that manage to get early copies, whether it be the truck driver driving the truck. He's like, you know what? I know GTA 6 is in the back. I need to stop up at this truck stop. Opens up the back doors. He goes in. He takes one. No one's going to know. Not a single person would know, I don't think. And then, you know, when it gets into the stores, it gets into EB Games, JB Hi-Fi. For you guys, let me convert that to American. GameStop, you know, Walmart. When it drops in those stores and it gets delivered off that truck, I reckon that some of the workers will grab it. Or like a manager. You know how managers are. They're like, oh, I'm above everyone. Let's take a copy. So he grabs it. He does it. I think managers will definitely do it. Where there are not cameras. Absolutely. Spirit of the Ancient says, Bav, will we be getting a roundtable, or is it just me that haven't heard any news about it? The roundtable is very difficult for Sav right now because, I don't know, one, we're in a really weird position with like content. You would think that people are pretty available, but he's having a difficult time getting people all on the same time zone to be able to speak together because, you know, like you got some people that are in Australia, some people in the UK, some people in America, and he's trying to bring them all together. And usually you can only get like 2 of those time zones to work together. Like right now when I'm streaming, it's good time for Australia. It's good, somewhat decent time for America. But over in the UK, they're asleep. It's past midnight, you know? And then, you know, no matter which way you switch it, one of those time zones are most likely going to miss out. So some people need to make sacrifices. Some people can't. Some people have got their own thing going on. But he's just having a bit of difficulty trying to get it working. Are you going to play GTA 6 on the base PS5 or Pro? I actually got the Pro, so that was a birthday present from both Bogan Babe and her sister. They went and got me the PS5 Pro. I think it was an early birthday present because they got it for me to play Death Stranding 2. So, huge love to them. Thank you very much for that. But that's what we're going to be playing GTA 6 on. Warrior says he's on the base. Okay, let's go. Hopefully the bass isn't too bad. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what the footage was recorded on for trailer 2. T-Burton, were you here earlier? Yeah, I've been reading out T-Burton's messages. Sorry, I've kind of like forget to read the names. I just start reading the messages instantly. But I've got an idea for a challenge video. Get the rusty tractor from the airport and docks to Beaker's garage. Dude, was that you that commented it? Because someone commented that on my video. Maybe it was you. But man, that would suck so bad. I don't think I've ever actually driven that rusty tractor like longer than I need to. Like because it spawns at the lighthouse. It spawns there, I'm pretty sure. And I got on that, and I think I ended up getting off it before I even met the actual road. Like, I was driving on the dirt road. Before I got to the asphalt, I stopped. Fatal NCG says, digital collector's edition, $100 and the case. See, digital collector's editions feel weird. But if you get a case sent out, that would be a great idea, actually. If you buy a collector's edition of some sort on, like, the PlayStation Store, digitally, I feel like they should have an option where you can get things sent out to your house as well. Like, while you're playing the game, in the mail, you've got, like, you know, a special map coming your way. You know, I think that would be kind of good. That'd be a good thing. But right now, I hate it when, like, digital editions release and it's like, oh, you can get this and you get a couple liveries for your car, you know, you get a couple camos for the guns. What else can you really offer them, you know? Spirit of the Ancient says, I'm not a hipster, I'm a murderer. No oil island here. What the fuck? I think being able to ride horses in GTA 6 kind of makes Red Dead 2 look way too inferior. Yeah. Anything says, for me, the hype for Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to match the hype I had for the Avengers Endgame, and that was massive. How are you feeling about Spider-Man? Because that looks insane. I'm very keen for that. JJ says, well, my phone is about to die, so I have to put it on charger and put my girls to bed. Hope you have a great rest of your stream, man. Thank you very much, JJ, for tuning in. Take care, and I'll be chatting to you next time, brother. Redemption says, Bav, check Discord. I pinged you. I'm scared now. He's got his dick out, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. He's got the Minecraft stuff. You know what? Redemption. These look nice. You know what? You can come into the world. Absolutely. Alright. It's always like a nerve-wracking thing, right? You get someone new to come into your world and they build something and then you're just sitting back, you're watching them like, nah, I'm deleting this as soon as they leave. But Redemption, I like your builds. I had one of the boys, he got on for the first time and he's like, can I build a treehouse? I'm like, yeah, go for it. Build it over here. So I showed him a spot and his fucking treehouse was way too big. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? This is horrible. It was like the tallest structure in our entire world. And as soon as he left, I burned that shit down. I'm not lying. I burned that shit down. It was horrendous. I tried to build like an Asian temple of some sort in there. I was following a tutorial with one of my friends. That's what we replaced it with. Display says, if you don't make your GTA 6 character look like that, we as chat will write. I think I'm definitely going to keep him that way. He's going to have a new outfit though. Like, I don't change my character's outfit much anymore because I think that's my character, you know, that's my icon, that's what he looks like. It's like Homer Simpson if he were to wear like a blue shirt or something, you know? He is a white shirt, blue pants kind of guy. But my outfit as well, you guys know how much the Banshee means to me in the channel, right? The Banshee, the blue Banshee with a white stripe, that's my thing. This outfit that I'm wearing is, you know, blue with a white stripe, you know, sort of. So, if anyone didn't know that, now you know. The jacket kind of makes the blue of it, and then that t-shirt that you can see through the middle, that's your stripe. I love that. Caden says, I'll take 60k. Bav, how about the dark humor I just posted in the Bogan is general chat? Oh, he's posted in general. He's in so much trouble now. Oh my god. The out of context one. Oh my goodness. Oh, if anyone wants to see that, join the Discord server, have a look. But I'm gonna have to plead my case right here. In Australia, anyone that was under 16 were getting banned from like every single social media. So I was just curious, is anyone in here under 16 because you're going to get banned basically? But that's hilarious. Where are we at? I'm trying to catch back up. You guys are pumping me right now. Oh man, that sounds naughty. Every single game nowadays are global. It's something that has been happening more and more. I'm just hoping I'm wrong, but it seems like how most games come out now. I guess you could say that if you want, but it's not all games. It's not like an industry standard sort of thing. I think you'd be better off looking at patterns from the actual developers, you know? But who knows? Time will tell. Spirit of the Ancients, who's joining me in No Sleep Till November? Oh my goodness, dude, you're gonna die before November. What the fuck? Don't do that. You need your beauty sleep, alright? Do not ever miss out on your beauty sleep. Sniper says, what's the countdown for? That is the countdown until November 19th when GTA 6 launches. That is what the time it is. But I'm pretty sure it ends based on my time zone, not yours. So if you're looking at it, you're like, dude, that is not the right timer. That is so wrong. If you even type that, I'm going to slap you across the fucking head right now. Because that is my timer, okay? Sorry, that was so hostile. Sniper, I'm sure you're a really nice person. Alright? please accept my apology. T-Burton says, yeah, but can they can just do what Crimson Desert did. The physical discs were locked until day one. That's exactly right. That is true. That is true. But then that would also, again, be the global launch. What I'm talking about is they are intentionally doing the launch. You know what? I'm pretty sure Battlefield was the one that done that recently. Battlefield 6 launch date. Let's go launch date, and then we'll go to images. Yes. Battlefield was a recent example of this. I'm just gonna quickly, maybe we'll save the image so I can get it bigger. Oh man, that is not the right size. Fucking hell. Did I open it in photos? Just once, I guess. Okay, let me swap over to this. Battlefield, this is what they done. Global release times. Right? No. Battlefield was the opposite. Okay, you got me there. Battlefield was in 2 a.m. for Australians. It was 8 a.m. 8 a.m.? That feels so weird. Is that the right time? I don't know. But that was not a midnight release. No, sorry, that was a global launch. Fair enough. But I still don't think GTA 6 is going to do that. Look at me trying to prove a point, and I proved myself wrong. Warrior says, I'm not risking getting a physical copy at store on launch. It could be sold out everywhere right after launch time. I'd have to wait. I'd have to camp at Walmart at least a few days before. A few days before? You know what? You're probably not being dramatic, actually. You're probably being real. Spirit of the Ancient says, Bogan Bav, appreciate the answer as I've been missing no Diddy. The round tables. No worries, man. I try to answer the questions where I can because I know Savvy's getting a lot of questions about that. I feel bad for him as well because, you know, not a lot of people understand what's going on, but just trying to bring everyone together is a difficult thing to do. T-Burton says, so basically he needs to do one roundtable with just the US and Aussies and then another one with US and UK people. Pretty much. But even still, you know, picture this. You're trying to organize your birthday party, right? And this person's like, you know what? I can't make it. I can do it next week. But then, you know, you've still got like 5 people on the other day. They're like, yeah, I can make that day work. So then you reschedule it to kind of get everyone because you want everyone in there. And then you get to the next day and it's like, oh, no, that doesn't really work for me, but I can do this day. Imagine doing that over and over. I reckon he'd be burnt out. I don't even know how he's feeling about that, but that's what I imagine. I feel like that'd be a burnout. Like, you know what? This is annoying, man. Maybe I'll just wait. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's waiting for a little bit more news to talk about, but who knows? Will Mac Daddy, welcome on here, man. What's up, Bav? How's the stream? We're doing good, man. We're doing good. I think we're actually having a fairly decent stream, boys. How long have we been going for? An hour and 25 minutes? I will need to get myself a drink somewhat soon. Let's try and catch up on the chat, and if I can catch up on chat, we'll go get a drink. T-Bert says, you want something that rusty tractor won't make it up that hill from where it spawns. You literally have to tow it up to get past that point. That's why the Challenger would be easier said than done. That is true. That would be a nightmare. Magic Spade says, what's the realm code? Honestly, it's not a realm, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Because realms, you gotta pay for realms, and I started this world when I was a kid, man. Ain't no way I was paying for that. T. Burton says, I gotta hop off here, guys. Hope you all have a good one. Thanks very much for tuning in, T. Burton. Take care, brother. Warrior says, it would be cool to play GTA 1 or 2 in GTA 6. I'm sure they don't make any money on those games anymore. It would be nice. I'm sure you'll be able to play smaller games in your safe house. It would be really cool to do that. I'm not gonna lie, man. And, you know, if you think about the arcades in GTA Online, you can go in there and you can play these little mini games that aren't, you know, very technologically demanding, I guess you could say. They've even got the old race and chase, like little Easter egg in there. Not that it's the same game, but the name is. So I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Chuck it in there and just call it race and chase again. I think that'd be sick. Caden says, I tagged you in another one. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh, it's a video. What's he posted? Oh, I got clipped so hard. Well done, well done, well done. All this Minecraft. See, what does that mean? TA semicolon L. Has, oh, wait, no, he was just trying to say talk. All this Minecraft talk. See, I thought you were coming up with a new acronym. See, that this is what happens when your kids come up with new things, that when you start to have typos, I get confused. Has me in the Minecraft mood when, oh, see, now he's doing this. No, he's just fucked it up again. When my TV gets fixed, I'm definitely playing. Sorry, Redemption. Sorry. Redemption also says, all right, bro, I'm going to have to go. Have a good stream. Take care, brother. Thanks very much for tuning in. Generic Jerry says, I'm going to go now, getting really sleepy, but you guys, but I'll see you guys back on the stream tomorrow. Wonderful stream, had a great time, and have a good night for the rest of the stream. I need a burp. God bless, brother. God bless. Thank you very much, Jerry. Take care, man. Take care. Dark Mayhem says, bloody hell, I got a vent here, man. People saying GTA 6 will be delayed again, but these must be new players or younger ones because Rockstar has a damn pattern. I believe twice is max. Fair enough, fair enough. If you think about it, it's the third delay because they internally delayed it, which, you know, wasn't really out for the public, but they had their internal things on when it was meant to release, and then they changed it, and then they dropped an actual release date, and then they dropped the second, you know, delay. So somewhat third delay, you know. I don't think it's going to get delayed again. We're in the end game now. We're too deep into this. I just don't see it being delayed. You know, they were talking about in their earnings call that they are preparing to do their marketing campaign this summer. So I don't think we're going to see another delay. I think we're on. I think this is it, boys. GTA 6, go to the beach and lift weights. Yes, sir. That's one thing I'll be doing. I'm excited to check out the beach and all that stuff. I just realized I hadn't finished my my game of this. Let's finish this off, and then I'm going to grab a quick little drink. This one, that's the car park here. Car park, looking through at this building here. I don't know how deep into this we are, but let's see that. 7 meters, not bad. What else we got? What else we got? Interesting. So we've got the side of this building. Means we're up here somewhere. Shit, I don't actually know. That's the hospital, which we can see here. So more so on this angle. It'd have to be like along here, or even a little bit further back than that. Let's see. Holy fuck, I was so much closer. Fair enough, fair enough. That was a bad game. Alright, we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go grab a quick drink. Give me like 60 seconds. We'll be right back. I forgot to deactivate that screen. Every time I go back, it plays this. You know, I love that. I love that. But we are back. We are back. Thank you guys for hanging out. If anyone is still in here, you're a champion. Midnight Vice says, no one talks about how it was delayed 3 times. Good call. It was delayed 3 times. The internal one, and then they posted May 26. Wait, they had, what was it, Fall 25, and then it was May 26, and now it's November 19th. I don't think it's going to get delayed again. I think Rockstar are going to bring back that crunch, baby. I'm one of those people, right, that I think crunch is not bad, or at least it's not being reported properly to the point where I think it should be bad, because I hear the reports like, 100-hour work weeks. Like, brother, do you understand the industry you are in? I've got such a bad take on this, all right? You guys are going to hate me for this. You'll probably be like, I think you would, abuse your employees or something like that. Probably. No, I wouldn't. But honestly, 100-hour work weeks are not bad, right? Is my mic working? Yes, it is. I just had to check that. With 100-hour work weeks in the gaming industry, you've got a release date. We need this game released on this time. This is how you need to get to that point, so they should be pushing to do that. And then if it's like, hey guys, we need you guys to put more time in. I need overtime. You guys need to do overtime. I think that should be acceptable. It should be built into their contracts, reasonable overtime. In my old job, reasonable overtime was put in there. What is reasonable overtime? That is a good question. This is how I got out of doing reasonable overtime at one point, because I was so burnt out from doing overtime. But we done so much overtime throughout COVID, right? Half of our workforce was gone. So the people that didn't get COVID had to grind, right? There were long, long days. But we knew that we had to meet these deadlines and we had to get things done, right? The same thing applies with gaming. You need to get this game out by this date. That's what has been put out. That's the time frame that has been set. If you can't make that work, you need to be putting in the time to be able to get it to work. So, I don't know. 100 hours is not that deep. It's not that bad. Just grind it out, baby. Grind it out. Don't fall behind on your work. Stop going out for coffee dates. Get your work done. 60 extra hours? Psh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't think it's that bad. What would 100... Let's say they do an extra day, right? Okay, you know what that is? That is a lot of hours when I really do think about it. Maybe 100 is a bit crazy. You know what? I've just divided it by an extra day. 100 divided by 6 gives you like 16, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. But that's actually still not too bad. 16-hour work days, that's a lot. Okay, maybe 100 is pushing it a little bit. A little bit. But I also have read things from developers saying that the crunch isn't as bad as people have reported it to be. People thrive for that. A lot of people loved it. I've heard plenty of positive things. They understood it and they love it. So those people, they're the goats. Midnight Vice says, you also made a good point about how playing a game and streaming makes it harder to focus on the story. Kind of makes it a bit nervous streaming GTA 6 on launch. If you're going to stream GTA 6 on launch, you're going to have the game spoiled for you, firstly, Midnight Vice. My suggestion, if you still do want to stream it, when you set up your stream, you got YouTube Studio there, minimize that window. Do not look at that window. Can you close your chat in here? Unless you pop out chat, you can't close chat. But just don't look at the chat at all. Don't put it on your screen. Maybe even do it with no commentary. Or if you want, have it up there and people can hear you, but just let them know, like in the description or in a pinned comment or something, you are not going to be reading chat. It's kind of like, caution viewers, because that's what's going to happen. But yeah, Warrior, I've just read your message again. I don't think reasonable overtime is 6 extra hours. Yeah. You know what? 100 is probably a bit crazy. I have done 100. I can't remember when I've done 100, but I've got it on a payslip somewhere. Tommy Wadgy Bade, welcome on in, man. I don't think I've ever heard that name. So you're new around here. What's going on? Would there be any 80s music in GTA 6? Absolutely, brother. Have you heard the trailers? There are absolutely going to be 80s music in there. We are going to be getting some really good Vice City vibes in this thing, all right? So trust that. Trust that. DeAndre says GTA 7. Not sure where the prior context is for that, mate, but welcome on in. I appreciate you for interacting. I'm getting GTA 6 when PS6 comes out. You are going to be waiting a little while, man, but fair enough, fair enough. That would be next year. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is coming out next year. But even still, I don't think anyone should be waiting for GTA 6, man. If you got a platform, play it on that platform. Don't miss out on that release. You will kick yourself later on. Unless you're just not, too deep into gaming and all that stuff, which would be strange, because why are you clicking on a GTA 6 sort of streams, If you guys are here, surely you guys are getting a day one. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I think anyone that has a console should be getting GTA 6. Oh, that tastes good. That tastes good. Today, we are drinking peach tea by Supps. Alright, I want to pull up some more GTA Guesser, because our last run on that wasn't too good. I don't know how much longer we're going to go for this stream. Probably, we'll run a couple of these games. If you guys got any questions, feel free to drop them, man. Feel free. Let's pull this screen up in the background. How did that poll go as well? It's a bit equal. 43% said physical and 57% said digital. So fairly good. And 51 votes from that. Not bad, not bad. I think we'll just keep that up for the rest of the stream. Daryl Spooner, welcome in, man. Hi, bro. Will Michael and Amanda DeSanta return? I don't know about them directly, but I would hope so. My personal thoughts are, if Michael returns, I want him to, be at the movie studio working on a movie, and he gives you jobs similar to how Solomon Richard gave Michael jobs. I think that would be good. But based on the Mansions DLC, Jimmy has moved away from home. I think that means Vice City, personally. In a leaked leaked? I don't know. In a leaked message from Jimmy that's not present in this update, so somewhat cut. I think they're using that for part 2. He says that he's moved out of state or something like that. I think suggesting GTA 6, I think Jimmy's going to appear in GTA 6. I'll say that much. Franklin, if he were to return, I think it would be cool to have him on the radio, not physically present, but on the radio I think would be really cool. With Lamar, like a podcast, I think that'd be sick. Like him and Lamar just having a talk show, I think that'd be sick, but who knows. This location, I don't think I can get this. Kind of feels weird. I don't recall this location. Could be Humane Labs, because this would be like a skylight roof. Bless me. Midnight Vice says I kind of hate Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. Jimmy's a bit how you going, isn't he? Daryl Spooner says, Bav, what's going on, man? What's going on? Any recent news for the upcoming roundtable? Wait. Oh, no, you weren't here earlier. So, the roundtable, Sav is trying to work on it. I think it's more so taking a little bit of a backseat right now. Because Sav has been, out on the road. He's been away for a little bit. But he has been having issues trying to get everyone on the same time zones, man. So, trying to get, people from Australia, people from the UK, people from America all together on the same, or at the same time is just really difficult. So, he's struggling a little bit with that. I don't know how to do this. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it. Let's just drop it down. Where was this? I've never seen this spot. Hey, Bev, do you think that Lester Crest will return in GTA 6? If he does, he's not going to be active. Like, he's not going to be giving people heists at all. He is retired, so I don't think we're going to be seeing Lester in any, crazy... Hang on, how far in do you reckon this is? Probably there. Nice. I don't think we're going to see Lester back planning heists anytime soon. What was the update? No, not the agency. The one where you take over his Darnell Bros place. What's that called? I can't quite remember the name. Money Fronts? No, it's not Money Fronts. Anyways, in that later update, he sends the player a screenshot of him and Georgina, and he says that he's retired and all that. So I don't think we're going to see him back to it, planning heists or anything like that. But I would actually really like it as just an Easter egg. You go to the beach and Lester's just there chilling, with Georgina, and you can't kill him, right? That'd just be stupid if you could kill him, but it'd be cool to see them vacationing out there. Jimmy already moved to Vice City. Michael indicated it in the Mansions DLC. Exactly what I was talking about, ZP Key. And we're going to hear more about that in part 2 of the Mansions DLC, because there was a screenshot, a text message that is in the game, but it's like locked right now, where he talks about that. So definitely, I think Jimmy is in Vice City. Also, Michael's boat is in Vice City. That would be interesting to see if Jason actually has Michael's boat. But would you actually want those sort of scenes, or should they censor it or use black screen? In the game, no, I think they should still keep them in. I definitely think they should keep them in, but for the purpose of streaming, very difficult. Maybe they should have an option, because I know a lot of games these days are doing it, have a streamer-friendly mode. So in Dying Light, some of the zombies, they would have, a third leg, but with streamer mode enabled, it would deactivate that, and it'll just be regular. So you could show that, which is good, because if you show like a drop of that stuff, your channel's dunskies, basically. I seen a video from this guy. I can't quite remember who it was. It was a while ago now, but they posted a video of that mission in GTA 5 where you go and record a famous actress, participating in some acts, and they censored it, but they were like 1 frame off, and their video got taken down and they got a strike. So got to be careful with that sort of stuff. So I do hope that they've got a stream mode, which would, we would benefit a lot from, but I don't know if Rockstar would do that personally. Any update on Lester Crest? No, wait. No, I read that out. Also, when do you think we'll get part 2 of the Mansions DLC? If you go back and you look at like the history of when Rockstar dropped their DLCs, it's 2, right? They dropped 1 in December, and they dropped their second one in June or July. So I'm leaning more towards June, I think it was. But go onto like the GTA wiki, GTA.wiki. If anyone wants to use GTA wiki, use GTA.wiki. Don't search it up in Google anymore. Do not use the fandom. That shit's bullshit. Use this one. GTA Online. I've misspelled online updates. Surely it's in here. Updates in GTA Online. Alright. So if we go back, let's go 2020. Here's the 2 DLCs. This one was an August DLC, so that's a bit too far back. Here we go. This is July, and then this is December. This is July, and then this is December. This one is June and December. 2024 was June and December. And 2025 was June and December. So now we're going into 2026. I would expect the next update to come out in June, personally, just based on this pattern right here. June, and then July. So for the last 3 years, it's been June. That's when I would expect the next update to come out. Is Michael dead? No, Michael is not dead. He's in the latest update. I'm back. Welcome back, Robin. I'm going to fast until GTA 6 comes out. Jesus Christ. Why do you do this stuff? What if Jimmy returns and he's badass? Now, dude, imagine Jimmy's like the main villain in GTA 6. Oh, that'd be horrible. No, you know what would be funny? It would be hilarious. In GTA 5, he's just the biggest bitch, and Michael's not proud of him because Michael said he's been in prison twice or something by the time he was his age or something like that. Imagine Jimmy decides to turn his life around. He's like, you know what? I'm going to be a bank robber. And we see it, like, in an introduction mission or something like that. Jason's like driving through Vice City, and then you go past like this police stop. There's police all around this bank, and it's Jimmy DeSanta getting arrested for failing a bank robbery or something like that. That'd be hilarious to just see that he tried and he fucked it up on the first go. Midnight Vice says, no, actually, it's not against terms of services. I've had so many streams in Baldur's Gate where a lot were shown and nothing happened. Not sure what the actual videos, though, but for streaming, we should be good to go. Okay, streaming, that's pretty good then. But, yeah, that example of that guy, he was 1 frame off and his video got taken down for sexual content, which did not feature any of that. But the general rules for it, from what I know, is it can be shown, but as long as you're not spending excess amount of time on that. So when the content presents itself and that scene happens, you're not sitting there and trying to, like, zoom in or get close-ups of it, or not progressing through the mission. You're just sitting there focusing on that. That's when it becomes problematic. Duka Duka says Jimmy the gang leader or rapper. Wouldn't be surprised if he tried a career in rap. Robin says, but honestly, working 100 hours is decent in any country. You'd be making crazy bank. Like, I wouldn't complain. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. I don't know. 100 is a little bit excessive, especially back to back. I've done that with COVID. That was not fun. All right. That was not fun at all. But, you know, when you have a deadline and you need to get things done, I think in an industry like theirs and the product that they are working on, GTA 6, the biggest, most anticipated game, I think these people need to do it for the love of the game, man. Would I be saying that if I was one of those developers? I don't know. Dark Mayhem says, what would y'all prefer? Monster drinks, Rockstar drinks, Red Bull. Also, whoa. We don't prefer any of them, Dark Mayhem, alright? The ones we prefer, alright, this is what we prefer.
Use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs, by the way.
Let's go. Gamer Supps, alright? This is what we need. Junk is an energy drink. Yeah, you don't need any of that, alright? If you boys are looking for a really good substitute for energy drinks, because I had a very unhealthy problem with energy drinks. I drink them all the time. If you guys drink a Gamer Supps, you will feel better. You will grow bigger wings than Red Bull. What the fuck? Alright, obviously I can't promote. I'm horrible at it. But Gamer Supps is a really good, healthier alternative to energy drinks. If you guys have, you know, an unhealthy obsession with it, now I'm not trying to change your mind or whatever, but boys, go and get yourself free samples, completely free. If you like it, then you can go and get an actual tub using my code and you get a discount. Alright? That's it. That's all we'll say on that. Look at that. Look at the advertisement in the background. I'm so cheeky with that. Project Vice has joined in and I'm over here plugging it in. Alright, we're back to this. But my favorite Gamer Supps has to be raw meat right now. I'm loving that one. Dark Mayhem. Support Bav. Code Bav. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You know what? I feel like I should drop the link in here. I'm going to drop the link in here. I don't often drop the link in stream because I feel like I'm being a bit too cheeky with that, but I'm gonna drop it in. Let's paste that and replace pin message. All right, let's go back to it. Bav, what's happening, everyone? Welcome on in, Project Vice. Hope you're doing well. Just stopping in for a bit. How's gym going? Dude, arms gotta be getting big. There we go. Just came back from gym. This guy lives at the gym, I swear to God. But honestly, props to you, man, for being consistent with that. I went for a walk the other day and my 26-year-old body felt like a 50-year-old body. I was struggling. Daryl Spooner says, destroying the DeSanta house, then move them to Vice City, Bav. Jeez, that's a bit excessive. In real life, actually, the house that's inspired by Michael's has burnt down in the recent fires that they had there. So that's unfortunate. Upper Robin says, I just finished my fan art of MCT, but there's no more Discord. How the fuck do I get it to him? Yeah, he closed down his Discord. I think it was just too much head noise for him or something like that. But he's in other people's servers, right? I don't know. I don't know what servers he's in, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it to him. Project Vice says, we need something soon, man. So dry. I know. And when it's that dry, I usually spit on it, but it's just not going to work in this case. So we're in a shit period, but it's going to pick up really soon. All right. It's going to pick up really soon. We got the stuff that's happening in April. You know, if you know, you know. And then May, that's my personal prediction for when we're going to get trailer 3. And then June onwards, that's the marketing campaign we're on. So for me and my channel, we're going to be trying to finish off the last videos of like GTA 5 and Rockstar that I wanted to do. Because I've got some plans and I just want to finish up with them. And then once that's out of the way, we're going all in with GTA 6, man. We're going all in. Dark Mayhem says, when I twitch when I walk so people see it as me tweaking, but hey, I prefer no people around me. Good repellent. There you go. Bav, we should have the DeSanta house, the whole house. Brick by brick. Upper Robin says, if there was a fight match between the GTA 6 YouTubers, my money is on PV. You know what? I don't think I would put my money on PV, bet. I would put my money on McTannon. You boys see how big his arms are? And I'm pretty sure he used to be a wrestler. right? That's what I heard. So, I don't know. My money's on McTannon. PV, he's definitely going to be second. Watching them two go head-to-head, that'd be a good match. That would be a good match. That would be some entertainment right there, Project Vice. Get that collab going, all right? Drama? No drama. Just a friendly, maybe like a charity boxing match or wrestling match or something. That would be hilarious. Yeah, we should be waiting too much longer. McTannon's big. I know, he's massive and he's got a nice mustache. He has a beautiful mustache. But yeah, hopefully we're not waiting too much longer. Like, we've got things that are coming up, and I say this to everyone every single time I'm streaming, or people are complaining about the wait. Like, yes, I complain as well. What I do to pass the time is open your phone, go into your notes, or write it down, whatever you want to do, and start to like write down the things that you're looking forward to that are not GTA 6. So for me, I got like Daredevil Born Again. You got the James Bond game. Crimson Desert was on that list, but after seeing the AI that's in that, I don't know about that. Invincible. You got The Boys. You've got the Peaky Blinders movie that just dropped as well. You know, there's so many things that you can be writing down and looking forward to. And then the more you fill your calendar with that stuff, or like your notes, the faster time's going to pass, because, you know, March is getting close to being done already, right? So if you have these things down, you'll be like, oh, dude, this drops in a couple of days, and then it gets a couple of days later, you're on that day now, you're enjoying that content, and then you'll be like, dude, this thing happens like next week, and then you're waiting, next week comes super quick, and then you look forward to that next thing, just keep chasing that next thing, and time will fly. Like, that's, dude, we're in March, all right, we're almost in April, it's going so quick. So that's what I do, keep my mind occupied. Go ahead and play like those old games that you want to play. If you've got games on Steam, or like, you know, games that you've purchased and you just haven't gotten around to, or games that you've always wanted to play, go back and play them, check them out, and enjoy them. Because when GTA 6 drops, I don't think anyone's going to be playing any other games. So go and enjoy them. Same as movies and TV shows, alright? That's what I've been doing. I got a TV show that I'm watching, and I'll squeeze in some movies every now and then, but that's what I do. Robin says, never mind, sorry, PV, I'm switching to McTannon. Oh, don't worry, Project Cake got that cake. Dude looks solid, he does look solid. Everyone's doing all their face reveals now, so I'm like the only one that hasn't, right? I think I'm the only one that hasn't, so I need to get around to it. I was talking about this earlier, PV. I need to change my setup a little bit, because I put so much attention to what it looks like front facing. So, you know, like my monitors, my desk, you know, I've got a display cabinet next to me, like all this stuff I can see, and it's good for a screenshot, you know, but everything behind me, it don't look that good. So I need to set that up to think about getting a camera, to be honest. Daryl says, I think Lester Crest returning GTA 6. Daryl, didn't you say that a few times? I'll say it again. I think Lester could return. If he does, he's not planning heists. He will just be like hanging out on the beach or something, retiring, because that's what he's done, you know? Alright. PV says, Bab, you gotta do your face reveal. When is it, mate? I always said, if and when I hit 100k, I'll do it then. But I'm starting to think, you know what? I want to do it sooner. I do want to do it before GTA 6. The last thing I said was, maybe I'll do it for 60k. 60k is not too far. That's somewhat reasonable, right? I just want to get into a good rhythm where I feel like a content creator. Because if I'm not feeling like a content creator, there's no real point in doing it. You know? So I want to get to a position where I feel comfortable to do it. But Sav's already seen my face. You know, we've had some video calls before. It's quite cute. You know, we're just sitting on the bed, like, kicking our feet, like little girls twirling our hair, our non-existent long hair. But, yeah, I think we're going to do it sooner rather than later. Because when the game drops, I kind of really want to get a cosplay going of Cal Hampton. I think that'd be sick. You know, people are going to be dressing up as Tommy Vercetti or Jason. We're going for Cal. Because that way, I don't need to trim off this beer belly, mate. Blood Rainer says, Crimson Desert Game of the Year. Is that what you think? Your opinion of it has gotten really good. Okay. I need to know your thoughts on it. Are you going to be streaming that later today, Blood Rainer? Because I'll have to tune in, because I want to watch a bit more gameplay. Because the latest thing that I've seen with Crimson Desert is that it's got AI artworks in there. And that, for me, I don't know. I know people use it for their thumbnails. I know you use it for your thumbnails, PV and Blood Rainer, but I don't know. I've just never been a fan of AI artworks in general. I understand, people, whatever. Let people do what people want to do. But in games, I don't like seeing it in games whatsoever. Upper Robin says diamond jawline. Nah, I wouldn't really say a diamond jawline. That'd be a good idea, though. Get people to draw me. Like, I describe myself. People got to draw me. And if someone gets like really close, maybe I'll be like, all right, here it comes. That'd be funny. Imagine Bav got that bodybuilder physique. No. We got that Cal Hampton build, alright? We got that Cal Hampton build. Enjoy the rest of the stream, mate. I'm going to head off. Was awesome tuning in and hearing you. Much love. Much love, bro. If anyone here doesn't know Project Vice, go ahead and click onto his channel. Can you do that? Can you click on his channel as like a regular viewer? I'm not sure. Go and show some love to PV. And thanks for tuning in, brother. But back to Robinson. Yeah, we ain't got that bodybuilder physique. Dude, I was looking good, alright? I was looking really good. Going to gym all the time. I look sexy. You know what? Maybe one day I'll post the my chest pics. But I was building a good chest and good shoulders. And then COVID happened. You couldn't go to gym. And I was like, well, I'm not paying for my fucking gym membership if I can't go there. So I cancelled it. And then after COVID, there were all these restrictions. You had to get this app. You had to get this. You had to do that. You had to wear a mask. You had to clean this. And my brother, this is too much. And it was just expensive. The price just kept going up. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm getting a worse experience and I've got to pay more. So I canceled my gym membership and I just never looked back. Never went back to it. I'm like, nah, I'm in good shape. I'm in pretty good shape. I kind of let myself go a little bit, but brother, I am 26, going on 27 this year. I need to slow down. Let's go with dad bods, Robin says, I'll take that challenge, Bav. Takes about 8 hours to get going, start to pick up intensely. There you go. Intensity. That's what a lot of people say. At that 8 hour mark, it really starts going, and that's crazy to me. But maybe I can look past the artworks and all that. But for a full price game, it's just, I'm in this mind of like, my money means something, Like if I pay for something, it's because I genuinely believe it and I back it. I don't really like to spend the money and guess with a game to see if it's good. I like to know if it's good before I pay for it, so I don't know. Midnight Vice says, not a fan of Crimson, been streaming it and not a fan. There you go. Have you passed the 8 hour mark, Midnight Vice? Have you done that yet? Because maybe that's what it is. You just need to keep going. Blood Rainer says, World Gym is only $30 dues. Holy fuck. That's expensive, Blood Rainer. When I first started out, I think my membership was $10 a week. And then it went up to 15, and then it was like 20. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing 20, so I stopped. 30 is crazy. I do have weights and stuff here. They were in the garage, but then they just took up too much room. Like, you know what? I don't even use them. So I put them into a container. Definitely broke the container, chucking them in there. It's too much weight. I'm trying to get that Leon Kennedy hair. I'm growing it out. Okay, interesting. We'll have to see some pics when that happens, if you even, drop pics of your face. But you could go with that Homer Simpson kind of look, the two hairs on top and little M shapes around the sides. That'd be sick. But anyways, boys, I'm thinking we wrap up the stream here. I think this is a good spot to end it. 2 hours, not a bad stream. We will be going live again tomorrow. Probably about the same time. I need to message Sav, actually. I keep forgetting about that. I want to start the stream an hour earlier because I got things to do later. So that way I can just have a bit of a longer stream. Otherwise, I can only stream for like an hour and a half tomorrow. But yeah, stream tomorrow. I'll post about it in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord yet, go ahead and check the description. It should be in the description. And again, if you guys want to get Gamer Supps, it is pinned. Use code BAV, get 10% off, or go and get some free samples. But with that out of the way, boys. Wait, Midnight Vice says, I'm on 3 hours, but why do I need to play again for 8 hours? 8 hours until it gets good. Also, too many puzzles. Yeah, fair enough. But anyways, boys, take care. I'll see you boys in the next stream. Bye-bye.